Today was crazy. Woke up super early. What's today? 27th of August, Thursday is 8:45 p.m. We're at Life of Pi in Portland, Oregon. Crazy day.
Crazy day.
Woke up at we got up at 6:45.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We were going to drive to Bend, Oregon, rented a car, had an idea of walking there, and then pretty quickly realized we would never make it.
It was 6 miles to get to the rental car.
I think it was 8.
Oh, 8 miles. Yeah. Quickly decided that we wouldn't make it in time.
Got a scooter first.
Got a scooter.
Yeah.
Scootered for like a mile and a half.
Yeah.
It was slow as fuck.
Yeah, the battery was dying.
We didn't make it.
Had to get an Uber. Had that woman's life story told to us about passive income and small businesses. But yeah, we made it to the rental car, got that, drove all the way.
It was a smart car.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was so cute.
It was a cool little car. It was fun to drive, to actually feel what those feel like.
Yeah.
But got all the way out to Bend. It
Easily.
It
wasn't a bad drive.
It was pretty much a straight shot.
We went over Mount Hood, went through Mount Hood National Forest.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it was on fire.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was even worse coming back.
Very different experience than being on a bike.
And we were on one of the roads that we were on for the bike ride.
Yeah, like 97 or 26
I recognized a grocery
or something.
store. It was the day that we did Mackenzie Pass and went to Sitters and stuff, so that was cool. Trail memes already.
Trail memes.
So the drive was fine.
Yeah.
It was long. It was like 3 hours.
And we got to where we were going. Met Kevin, saw the van. Definitely fell in love. Yeah,
it's perfect.
It's a good van.
Everything we want.
Yeah, I can stand up in it. It's plenty of room, lots of storage. I think we can even possibly fit the bikes in there if they're a little bit cramped together. But
and then we were ready to buy it.
Yeah.
But we had no money in hand.
He wanted to do cash for tax reasons.
Thus begins the mind fuck.
Man, yeah.
Of everything else of the day.
And making this clip is primarily just so we can talk it out and try to lay out what the actual things that we need to do tomorrow are. Because
is that the intent of this?
I just wanted to work it out one more time in a way that I'm feeling like I'm trying to describe it to someone else in a way that makes sense, so that I can hopefully describe it to myself and make it make sense. Also, when I washed my hands, a bunch of black stuff came off, like oil or something like that. I don't know what from.
The steering wheel.
Probably. But yeah, so we had a hell of a time trying to figure out how we could withdraw $18,000 from my account from a bank that I don't bank with, which ended up being Wells Fargo. And we had a guy who was very helpful and very nice, but he was like I don't know if you'd call him a businessman or like an economist or something.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. He said he studied economy.
He's studying.
Economics.
He's currently in Oregon State University or whatever.
Studying economics.
Yeah.
Very concerned about your financial situation because...
That I'm just pissing all my money away. Yeah.
You're in a good spot now, but you need to invest. You need to buy stocks. You need to...
Mutual funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are you going to settle down? Aren't you going to buy a house?
Kind of wasted a lot of time talking about all that.
We did, yeah. Well, yeah, maybe. And like the financing stuff for the loan.
Yeah, because
bullshit,
I'm definitely going to pay that off immediately.
Yeah.
But, yeah, unfortunately, long story short, we spent probably about an hour and a half maybe at Wells Fargo trying to figure out if we could get a unsecured personal loan from them. The timing, I don't think we could have known what we needed to do in order to make this work, especially considering that cash was the preferred payment option. But yeah,
which is partially our fault. But
yeah,
this whole week we've been so concerned with even finding a van in the first place. We didn't even think about what do we do when we find it, and we didn't think it would be this difficult. And
the ones that we actually found were local, so we could have easily figured out something probably in a more timely manner, but it takes 3 hours to drive to Bend.
Yeah.
And so we were trying to figure all that out. There were two options, one of which we tried to do the loan thing, and the other thing was to open an account with Wells Fargo and then wire the money into it. But I mean, every BBT bank is located on the East Coast, and so it was already like 8 o'clock on the East Coast by the time we were trying to figure everything out. But yeah, so didn't end up getting the van, unfortunately. Have to go back again tomorrow.
Didn't even get the fucking money.
No, didn't even get the money. Still struggling to kind of plan what we're going to do tomorrow to figure out how we can get everything in the best way possible. So we haven't even really decided. I guess we should come back to Portland because otherwise we won't see Jesse.
Yeah. He said he'll be here till Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could have a rager with him tomorrow night.
In our van.
Yeah, we could probably park.
Hopefully.
We could park close to his
Pray to
sister's,
God.
probably. Yeah. It would be fun to sleep in the van.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. But yeah, hopefully. I mean, we need to wake up 6:30 probably and start making phone calls and trying to figure this out.
So
we have like several points that we need to do. We need
have
to go.
Yeah,
money, DMV, insurance, and then logistics of getting to and from.
It, yeah.
So like
because we don't have a car, we only have our bikes. So today worked out fine, but we went over the mileage on the rental. And
by 100 miles.
By 100 miles. And so I feel like logistics first.
But it's also late. We're drinking. And so it's going to be...
We're not going to do anything tonight. We're just talking it over. Nothing can happen yet because nothing is definite yet.
That's true too. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting...
Because the first thing that needs to happen is you get the money. The second thing that needs to happen is we need to get to Bend with our bikes, and then we buy it, and then we insure it, and then we go to the DMV to get temporary tags. Maybe.
We might end up staying in Portland for like a few days. We might have to wait until Monday.
We could stay in Bend too. Oh wait, no, we're gonna have a fucking rental car. Oh my god.
Yeah,
unless
it's like,
we do the Enterprise.
That was really expensive though.
It was over 100.
The Toro stuff is cheaper than that. And
I mean, if we plan to come back to Portland, that's fine.
I think we might be here over the weekend.
Yeah, and that's fine too.
It is fine. Yeah, I think that we should probably anticipate that because I don't know if the DMV thing will work out. I don't know. I don't know if we can make an appointment same day, and then we might have to make it and then go when it's like.
It also doesn't have to be in Portland. We would be driving it illegally.
Yeah.
But we could just put like tags applied for in the window, and there's so many vans around
crossed,
here. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Well, around here there's a bunch of vans, but you're saying staying in Bend. This is the thing that keeps happening. It's like you think that you've solved it.
You think of a great idea, and then you're like, oh wait, we still have our bikes in Portland, or oh wait.
Yeah,
we don't have any money in our hands.
It's hard to wrap your head around
there's so many things.
A lot of moving pieces.
Yeah.
And we also want to say bye to Jesse.
Yeah.
So
we were going to get tattoos with him, but
that's not going to happen tomorrow for sure.
Unless he wants to like do it in Seattle and we go up there and meet him.
I mean, that's possible. That's definitely possible.
But that's the lowest thing on our priority list.
Not to offend Jesse, but yeah, that's. I mean, it's a consideration, but it's not like a fine point.
Yeah, we really want to.
Yeah,
we should have done it earlier this week. We should have just done it when all four of us were together.
I don't think we knew how difficult it was going to be, and I don't actually think we knew at that point that the Bend van was going to be the one because I was still kind of hesitant to even go that far out of our way.
Because it's a fuck, and that's the whole problem we're having.
It's like 160 miles away.
It's definitely worth it. It's the dream van, but we have to fucking work for it.
Yeah, for sure. So we're taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather here at the pizza place, even though we're still talking about the same stuff that's been kind of stressing us all day. But yeah, I think I need to call I need to see if I get approved for the loan. Because, this is it's like a Rube Goldberg machine, kind of, but it's like a Rube Goldberg machine that has several different, like, fingers that go out. Getting it?
It's like a backwards one.
Where the end fin starts first?
Well, one thing has to happen before the other things can start happening.
Yeah.
and everything is well, I guess it is like a forward motion one because everything's...
But it's like one with branching fingers.
Yeah.
Because it's
there's the financial, there's the travel logistics, there's Jesse.
There's legal, and then there's DMV. I guess, yeah, so bureaucracy.
Yeah.
This is a really nice bike right here. They have a dynamo.
Yeah. Wow.
Cool.
Is that it on the front rack?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good spot for it.
Huh.
It's a little baby rack.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Struggling.
We don't know what to do.
I mean, we do.
But
it's dependent on so many other people.
Yeah. And organizations and things that are completely out of our control.
Yeah.
Like the fucking bank. You have so much money, but you can't, like, have
Access
any
it.
of it in your hands as physical cash.
Yeah, and that's...
Which is so...
It's frustrating.
Like, what the hell?
It's disempowering because money is power. But when I feel like I can't access it, it makes me wonder, like, well, geez, if the economy were to collapse, I would be just as destitute as everybody else. So maybe I won't give Athena's grandpa back his gun. I mean...
It's her dad's.
Well, it's her grandpa's.
Oh, really?
Her dad wants it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but her grandpa gave it to her. Shit's crazy out here.
Dude, withdraw all your money.
Yeah, I know, right? So I can just have it.
Let's keep it in cash.
I mean, it won't hurt to have... Because if we give him some money on Venmo, it would be more than what we would withdraw. So we would have some cash on hand.
Him 13? Or,
no.
Not 13, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it might be nice to have $1,000 that we can just have in case we need to spend some money.
That's not a good habit to get into.
Right.
But, maybe it is. Who the fucking knows? The economy's going to collapse after COVID, and Trump's going to be president next year. And everything is fucked, and we're just going to hopefully be living in our dream van away from it all.
Defending it with 6 bullets from all the creepy crawlies.
Dude, yeah.
But, yeah, today did not go as planned, I would say.
Yeah, and there was the mention of Kevin, the seller, driving the van to Portland because he needs to come here anyways to get his car that his brother's borrowing, but his brother's not ready to give it up yet, so he's not going to do that, so we have to do all of these logistics.
It would have been such a golden...
It would have been such...
Like, it would have been the silver lining to all the stress of trying to figure everything else out.
But it's not... I don't hold that against him for not working that out, because it's not his responsibility as the seller to accommodate our needs and or wants. It's mostly wants, because we don't want to do all of these logistics, but we will do them because we need to, and it's definitely worth it, 100%.
Yeah, it's a good van.
Tomorrow at this time, everything hopefully will be cleared.
Yeah.
And we'll just be good to go, and it will all be worth it.
Yeah.
But for right now, it's a little stressful.
Yeah.
And it's such bullshit, because we've just come off of this adventure where we're completely free. We're not tied to anything. We have no responsibilities. No one needs anything from us, and we don't need to give anything to anyone, and we're just fucking biking, and then we just camp, and then we eat food, and that's it. And now we've entered back into the world of banks and transactions and other people and schedules, and it's kind of...
It's a harsh crash back to reality.
It is.
It's like when I got off the trail and immediately had to pay my property tax bill, which was like $4,000, and then I had like $1,000 left. I think I'm gonna get another beer. Do you want another one?
I'm not quite done yet. Do you want to finish this?
I can finish it for sure, but do you want another one?
I would split one.
Okay.
With you, if you would want to do that.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah.
More beer.
You want another one of those? I almost feel like going and buying something from that other place.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cheaper and we get more.
Yeah. A 6-pack?
I don't know about a 6-pack, but maybe 2 tall boys. Yeah.
That'd be cool. These are probably like $3 each at least.
Yeah. So you can either keep talking to yourself or I can stop this.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk.
All right. Well, that's the current situation.
We're doing fine. I'm just getting drunk to deal with it. Oh.
All right. Bye.
Bye.